there is one message to every girl. If that guy is asking a dowry, say no. I am not interested in that person. You can say no. That's do not understand like why people compare the dowry with their respect. What's the point? I am fine. Can you please introduce yourself briefly?
Yes, and so this is Rajpal from UP, and I completed my master with political science, and my hobbies are reading books, diary writings, and playing badminton. So it is about.
Okay, Dipali, and I am farmer's daughter. I live in a small village, and I run a YouTube channel. I have started taking online classes as well, where I'm teaching students. So I want to educate people online. So now this is all about me. I also like to spend my time in nature as well. I like traveling. I have some plan to visit different state of our country, and I like solo traveling. So let's see how things go. Yeah, this is all
Nice,
about me. Yeah.
nice to hear. Actually, around 2 months back, I watched your video in which you mentioned that you love to the nature, and so I was
Yeah,
very
yeah,
impressed with that. I was very
yeah,
much impressed with that because I too strong believe in protecting and preserving of the nature environment. And, uh,
yeah,
and and you mentioned that your father is the farmer. My father
yeah.
too is farmer. And basically those who are from the rural background. Yes,
Wow,
and I'm very
amazing.
proud of that.
Yeah. So do you live in a village?
Yes, but I'm preparing for the civil services, so I just switch. Actually, my father forced me to leave my home and to social.
Okay, he don't say like that. He forced you. You can say that he is guiding you. He is your mentor. Forcing is different. That you do not want to do that, but he is supporting you. You are so lucky that your father is there and who is telling you that you need to uh, prepare for government exam, right? So you are so lucky, I must say.
Actually, I was not so much interested to leave my home because so much things are there, and the particular diversities. And but in the cities, I think everything's like me very unique and very odd when we
So
compare
do
to
you
the
like
village.
village life or city life? Which do you like the most?
I always like to the rural life. I mean the village life because I mean the kind of the fraternity is there in the cities. We have to live very solo type of life, and no one is here to care about you. And in the village,
Yeah.
even we just get, and also so many person ask us about our health, even like you know if we face any kind of the challenges, so they just look after us. But in the cities, actually, there's nothing like that. If you have any problem, you will have to solve it by yourself. No one will come to even the just to ask you what is happening with you. So I think it's a totally different and feeling for me. And sometimes I feel that I should leave this place apart with the city. But then I realized that I think my father has sent me here with some expectation and some hope, so I should be stay here.
You are farmer's son. I want to ask you that as a farmer that why you are not interested in doing farming. You can also do farming instead of preparing for government exam. I don't say that like those are farmers did not need to prepare for any government exams. But I have lots of questions about these that those are educated. They always want to do job in IT sector in companies, but they are not interested into farming. What do you think? Why they are not interested towards farming? Do they don't respect their profession, or they want to live different life because village life is very simple, as you know that, right?
I think
City
it's
life, it is
depend.
just like, yeah, city life, it is just like chakachon ki dunya is city life, right? So, do you believe in chakachon ki dunya or do you live in a simple life? And
No, I
why? Yeah,
I don't like glamour life, like as you mentioned, Chakathon Chon life. I don't like glamour life. Like I mean, so many things like fashionable in the cities. I don't like even be so smart, and I always like be very simple, just like very normal person. And I come to for me like I'm preparing for the civil services. So actually, we all know that how the farmer is facing so much problem, so many problems. and particularly to the, the debt problems. And so this is huge problem. And I think until we the people from the these areas come on the services, so I think no one is here to talk about the farmer, what kind of problem they face. So it is very important to come out from that background and then come into the service and then raise the people problems and solve them. And I personally believe that the farmer is the backbone of our country, farmer and the soldier. So I think it's very important to raise about awareness, because sometimes people think that the farmer are only those who are just working in the fields, like working in the agriculture sector. No, a farmer
Hmm.
even they are not just like that. Even farmer are very big. Still, they live very simple life, and in the cities, the person doesn't have so much sense that how to respect to the farmer. And I have seen so many persons, they are living in the cities, they are well educated, still they look at the farmer in very slant eyes, in the disrespect way. And I feel
Yeah.
that in my own beliefs, I feel that somewhere I have to make the difference in my own beliefs, because in the rural area the education is not so prevalent compared to the cities. So if one person come out from the village and that achieve, I think, bigger
Yeah,
position, so
here
it
in my at
more.
my
Yes.
place, we have JP schools. I completed my schooling from JP school, Jilla Parishad schools. So you have you completed your schooling from Jilla Parishad schools or convent?
It's the government college. I mean we call it a primary school, and I complete my primary level education with the government college, that is the primary level, which is run by the state government. Then I came to the private, and I complete my whole education with the Hindi medium, and by my graduation. And when I come to my master, then I switched from Hindi to English, because I made so many my new friends, so they were from the English medium. So they sometimes taunt me, because they were at the good position from this language. Then I thought that I think it would be better for me to make little bit difference in this language
Yeah,
also.
some hits are very important in life if you want to achieve something in your life, right? That's
Yes,
what like nothing will works, but hits can.
yes, and somewhere making the mock at someone on the basis of the language, I don't think that it is the correct way. And now those my friends, those who used to make my fun, and they don't talk to me, because they are good at the English, but they are not so well at the
Yeah.
spoken.
And how do you deal with criticisms as well? So have you ever got some criticism by people and how that criticism has changed your life, and what is the impact of your life when someone criticizes you, and how do you deal with that criticism as well? Yeah, I have asked you two, three questions at once question. Yeah.
Just, I think this is very natural to face the criticism, and I think this is a kind of the pill for us. It motivates
Hmm.
us. For example, it was my graduation first year, because I had the political science and the English language, and so my English was, what should I say? It was not the zero and the less than zero. So I one teacher supported me, and he taught me the entire grammar portion, and I got I would say the mark which I didn't expect, around yes. So and then yes, I think spoken English was always a big task for me. So I used to record my own videos, and mirror practice I did. I want to just tell you one thing. My house was building at the point of time, constructing, and so I just brought a mirror and I put it on my wall. So, and it was very below. Like people were thinking that I'm just going to see my face like that, but I put it in the below of that. So when someone visit my home, so they used to ask that why you have put this mirror here. So no one
Hmm.
was expecting that what I'm going to do that, and recording the sessions and talking to the people on the audio call, but I was not able to talk through the, I think.
NGOs are important. Do you know about old age homes? Are they
Yes,
NGOs or it is a different thing?
yes. Actually, this the NGO is as a topic in my syllabus also for the civil services, and so I know very well the importance of having this, and like so many, I would say, traditional things were there in our societies over the period of time. They have been educated by the NGOs, up to the child marriage and widow remarriage, and some extent we can see the dowry system. So these kind, and of course girl education is very vital
Yeah,
points to
dowry system. What do you think about dowry system?
this is very easy to say that we are against the dowry, but no one is like that.
More the salary of groom, more the dowry it will be. And this dowry has asked by his mother, and she is obviously a woman. So women are asking more dowry from another woman. There is no there is nothing wrong if we say that women are becoming enemy of woman, another woman.
Yes, I was reading a quote somewhere, not somewhere, it was the on YouTube, and there was very correct mention about the dowry, that if you have the job, there was a list like for the IS officer. So if you have the IS officer, so you will get around 2 crores rupees.
Well,
So
there
which
is
is
one message to every girl. If that guy is asking a dowry, say no. I am not interested in that person. You can say no. That's it.
but,
And stop accepting dowry as well. Like you are a guy. Like obviously
but
you are getting married. And when you are getting married that time, tell your parents that I am not going to accept a dowry. That's it. Right?
correct. But I think the boys are not responsible for this. I'm not advocating to the
Their
boys, but
family
it's
is
like
also responsible. No, I know that. And especially the women, their parents, that okay, if that guy is not want to dowry, his mother will obviously force him to get dowry because they are so hungry for money. And
yes,
I believe that if that person is accepting dowry, that person does not have any respect. He person will not accept money if he has self-respect, right?
yes, but I think this is not 100% true that only the boys are responsible for
Sometimes,
the
sometimes only because of that dowry, people
most of the time.
take the lot of
Most of the
loan.
time.
Lots of loan only because of marriage purpose, that they took the lots of loan, and because of that they become bankrupt, and it becomes very difficult for them to return that loan as well.
Yes, correct.
Why you are taking loan only for marriage purpose? No need to take. You can just go for like court marriage. That's it. It is very simple, right?
Yes, this is true, and I'm just telling you, like we always put the blame on the boys, but we should also look at the other side. That is the girl side. I mean, the parents they see boys' status, duty also they
It is
like
also
the
because of, yeah, it is also because of like somewhere some days back our ancestors start this dowry system because they want to give some gifts. So just keep it as a gift only. Why you are asking money from her parents? Why you want lots of money? You are capable. You can do work and you can earn money, right? Controversial topic. We are not ready to accept that thing that taking dowry and accepting dowry is a crime. It is not a controversial topic. The
see
accepting
because,
dowry is a crime, and
why
giving
I'm
dowry
saying
is a crime.
why I'm saying it is disputable because like in my case too, I'm not saying that because when we prepare for any competitive exam, so at that point of time we make the commitment that we will not take the dowry in the marriage, in the wedding, but as we selected for the any particular job, so we start taking the dowry, dowry. This is, I think, the hypocrisy, and but I always have been against that. Even in my own family, we had married, wedding. I think it was around 3 years back. So I told my father, don't take the, that was my uncle name. So yes, but I was because I had the strong grip on my family to convince to others.
So, are you married?
No, no, not married.
Don't
It
take
was not.
dowry when you will get married. Simple. Just break the chain.
Yeah. No, this is true. This is true. Even it was my, I was very young. It was my class 12th, and as I pass out, so many person came with my father with the proposal to my marriage. So I think they were giving me at that point of time because I just passed out the class 12. So they gave me 2 lakhs rupees. It is around the 5 year peg. So it's not about that the boys and that his parents demand for the money. Sometimes the girl's parent also think that this boy is going to take the position in the
I
future.
have seen one reel on Instagram. That reel was very interesting. It was like marriage ceremony was happen, and there was some kanyadan. That function was happening there, and the bride parents giving that amount, like that the groom, that guy ignore that, accepting that money, and he says that no, I don't want this money. So like it is like I have used respect. I do not know it is like only for fame or whatever it is, but yeah, if one can break the chain, so
Yes.
everything can possible. Everything is possible, right? So we
Yes.
need to break the chain.
Yes. I I think I also watched that reel. In that he just take out only the the bun notes, but the bride father, maybe the father, he was offering the bundles of the rupees, but he denied by taking those bundles, and he just take out only the bun notes. So I also watched that. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
but I don't
So
know whether
one
it.
can make the change. I know, like it is not possible. One can make the change in a whole society, but one can break the chain. It is possible. So everyone should stop to take dowry. And if they are watching this video, so now I have request to everyone that if do not ask dowry from anyone and do not accept dowry from anyone. It is because of we want to make change in society. If you are the one who are accepting dowry and you are saying that why it is happening in our society, so it will become difficult to break the chain. So if you want to break the chain, stop accepting and giving dowry. Yeah.
And what is your father point of view about the dowry? Will they give you dowry?
No, they will not give dowry. I will tell them that I will not marry that person who accept dowry.
Let's see what happened. But it's a very because I have faced this. Those people who used to say that they will not never expect.
Why I will
Uh,
give them dowry? I do not have money, extra money, right? My
yes,
parents educate me. Why I will like give them dowry? I said that if you like, if that person wants me in his life, so yeah, obviously. And then if he is asking money from my parents, so why I will get married with that person? That person will not respect me in my entire life. Why I will enter in his life? I am not interested to enter
so
in his life for sure.
thanks to God that someone is there who is against the dowry. Because whenever I speak against the dowry, so people say that you can talk to anyone else. No one is against this, and you should also compromise with this. But I think good person are there in the I think in our society. Because I
Yeah,
also had been.
you also can become a good person and do not accept dowry.
Yes, correct. Yes, I think
Yeah.
people never talk about the dowry. Even they take the
Yes.
pride. Like in my own village, there is a like a kind of a tradition. I don't know whether it's right to say or not, but if you get the more money, the more respect you will get in the society.
It is not like that. It is all myth. It is just bullshit. That's it. Nothing. Nothing.
This is the wrong thing, but this is the harsh reality. But I think for that we need to trigger a kind of the moment, like we start during our independence. And
We
the
need to
common
break that chain of our thoughts. Like, okay, if we are getting lots of dowry, it means that why I do not understand like why people uh, compare the dowry with their respect. What's the point?
this is the current position of our society. People look at
They should
the
work on their thought process. They should work on their thought process, I must say. Yeah.
not so easy, not so
It is
easy.
very easy. It is very easy. You
Let's see
can
what
say
happens
everything is, yeah.
in my own the dreams. I mean, I have decided that I have to work at the grassroots level for the Tory. So let's see what happens. But I strongly believe that it is not going to be so easy to break this. But I am very firm in this belief that whenever I will get the marriage, so first of all I would convince my own families to speak against this,
And you
because
can
I
convince
feel
them,
that
right? What
yes,
happened then?
and
She will
I'm very
definitely say no then. If you are not
yes,
ready to accept that dowry, so she will not ask, like she will not go to that girl house and she will not ask that. If you are not accepting, even if that girl gave you dowry, return that dowry to her father. That's it. It is very simple.
yes, yes, but it is not so easy. We just can say like that. But when we come on the reality, uh, It's a totally different thing.
So you can start to tell them from now that if I'm getting married that time, I will not accept any dowry. So you can make them mentally prepare for that, that you are not accepting that dowry.
Just so
They doesn't
I'm
happen within a night, within a day, within a minutes as well. It take time. So you can help them, and you can make them mentally prepare that you will not accept that money. If you are going to accept that money, so I will not get married. Simple.
yes, this is true, but I would say let's
The
see
thing
what
is
happens.
that we don't accept that, okay, like we are getting dowry, so it means that the dowry is like financial help for me and all. So we always make our dreams, okay, I will buy this, I will buy this, I will buy this. That's it. It's the reality. Society is very greedy. That's it.
Yes, so such is very crude, and I think that those who bind to go against it, so they have to set the example. Like I'm just giving my own example. If I'm speaking against it, so first of all, I have to just set my own example. I cannot give the lecture on anyone else that you should speak against
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
If I
I
know
will
that taking the
definitely upload this video on YouTube.
yeah, so I don't have any problem with that. I always have been against it. I always have been against it because I know the kind of the pain is with the dowry system. I have seen so many families, even they take debt from the banks. Even sometimes family members they suicide just because of
It is
having the
serious
pressure.
issue, but yeah, in
It's
society,
like
we
that.
must understand this. We must work on this. We must break the chain. So, hey, thank you for joining this session and requesting me for the session.